Hmm?
Would you ever make me a wand?
Yeah, make you one.
Like the soothing sounds. 63. Oh yeah. The feeling if it just massages your brain a little bit. I just finished a SIBO test, and I also at the same time thought it would be a good idea, since I have to 12-hour fast anyways, to do a water cleanse for 36 hours. So I'm just breaking that. I have my little test tubes here, and I feel like this is the last kind of bit of knowledge that I'll be able to obtain in order to understand what was going on with my digestive system. I think I have a better understanding already. I think it has to do with not eating meat for a year and having a slow GI motility. And yeah. Hello? That was my mama. Anyways, I just took the SIBO test, and I think it's gonna give me a better understanding of where my digestive system currently is and what's going on. It was either bacterial hummingbird. It was either bacterial overgrowth within the small intestine, which is considered SIBO, or there also can be fermentation or bacteria essentially stuck in the colon as well, due to like a slow GI motility. So it's either or. I think it's colon. Incorporating 30 minutes in the morning and 30 minutes at night, it not only has helped like my intuition with understanding how my body is feeling, but it gives my stomach the permission and almost the check-in to be like, okay, we're digesting, we're doing this, let's keep it moving. That's kind of how I feel. And I feel like more of a gurgling sensation, and all I really do is just pelvic tilts. Can't really show you, but pelvic tilts forward and back while laying on the ground, and then massaging in the direction of the intestines. So that is it. Drinking lots of water, thinking about chewing more, almost like my stomach is a baby again and it needs warm, mushy, soft foods. I've been really incorporating all of these things, and it's been a success. I still have milk, I still have meat. Beyond all of this, beyond all the blood tests and everything that I've done, I've known the answer all along. It's always been inside of me. I just have to quiet down enough and quiet down my stress in order to figure out what in the heck was going on. So it feels good. I'm still in LA. And what else? I experienced the opposite of brain fog. I experienced such cognitive premonition yesterday. So I finished the entire text for the website. I was just writing all day. It was amazing. So if you have brain fog, maybe look into a water cleanse or fast, water fast. And today we're gonna take it slow. Lastly, I feel like all my dreams are coming true, kind of. So a lot of this has been long overdue, but I've just been waiting for so long. And yesterday I made my dream purchase. Myself my dream bag. So I'll have to show you guys when I get back to the forest. Okay? What? Who made up that term anyways? What does that even mean to be an adult? Being on a planet for 30 years is really not even that long. Like, we're literally just children, inside and out. So let's put on a little bit of makeup. I don't want to do too much. Start with chapstick. It would be so helpful to know what you guys want to hear, but for now, I'll just come up with something. It's usually like what I'm already talking about within my friend group, and thank God they love to theorize with me and really kind of go into like the intuition of feeling and thought and how that transpires within our greater awareness around us and how that like alters our experience essentially. Short and simple, what we're experiencing, what the collective consciousness is experiencing, and then the earthly things that are happening around us that ultimately affect our experience. I'm currently feeling very distracted, and a lot of my friends, for example, have felt confusion, same kind of feeling. It's these feelings that are deemed unproductive. Being confused is not deemed good within this state, within this consciousness, within this idea of a societal world that we live in. It's at least the language that has been like softened for me. And so when we have these feelings, what we want to either like shame, we want to be like, oh, I'm so confused. I need to get out of this state. I need to get out of confusion. Something's wrong. And this has been an ongoing thing about attaching emotion to certain language and words, and how we ultimately have the control of how we feel about whatever word comes up. But it goes kind of deeper than that. When you're feeling confused, it's not about the confusion itself. It's about the environment that you create to allow confusion to exist, which will then soften it completely. And ultimately, confusion isn't bad. Confusion, it means that you're moving around more energy than you possibly could imagine. Confusion is almost a positive thing at that point. It's not forever, but it's a timestamp of like, wow, things are changing, things are moving, things are shifting. That's a positive thing that's currently happening. Same with distraction. That means there's a lot of things going on that are pulling my attention, that are like overstimulating me. Of course, that can get bad if I stay in that container often, but during this time, confusion and distraction are necessary. And for me to create environments or containers where they ultimately actually thrive, like it's okay, I won't then be softening maybe some intuitive knowing or some intuitive strength that I have, that I need in order to get through this time. Does that make sense? So it's around the environment within my mind, within my psyche, within my outer world that I think is most important.
And I can just feel the presence, and it's just very comforting.
It's beautiful.
And I get that in times when I ask for it, even when I'm happy and I'm just like asking for it or praying.
Mm-hmm.
But especially in those types of moments when I'm just like unsure, I just came through like a little bit of anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't ask for it then, it just kind of happened. I was appreciating.
It's beautiful.